Okay. Awkward. Turn my fan off just for you guys, but I am sweating.
When I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel wide awake 'cause I've got you on my mind, I go walking.
Hey everybody, CR Media Gal here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you another CR's Closet Recreates, which is basically my take on a shopping my closet type of series, in which I go on the internet, get inspired by some fresh looks for me to try out, and work with what I have in my closet. I did my first CR's Closet Recreates about a month and a half to 2 months ago. I love fashion, I'm plus size. It's taken me a long time to get comfortable in my own skin. And now I'm just loving having fun with fashion. This is definitely a type of video series I would love to keep going. So if you also have any ideas for future CR's Closet Recreate videos, be sure to let me know in the comments as well. I did mention in my last video, and I will leave a card up here somewhere, but also down in the description, that over the summer I won't be doing as much YouTube content. But until then, I thought this was going to be a fun video to do. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Andrea, also known as CR Media Gal in the fandom and fanfiction world. I do a lot of different content on this channel, including plus size fashion, fandom, and lifestyle videos. So if any of that interests you at all, please be sure to click the subscribe button down below. Also, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. I'd really appreciate it. If you don't want to leave comments, at least liking my videos really helps them get out there on YouTube and get seen. Also, please be sure to go and follow me on my other social medias. Come and say hi to me there. But yeah, enough of my blabbering. It is humid in here. I've got my fan off. I'm ready to dig into this. Obviously, with us being in the midst of June, I decided to do a summer-themed CR's Closet Recreates this time. The first go around, I used Pinterest as my fashion inspiration, so I think I will continue to use Pinterest going forward. The first picture from Pinterest that I decided to try my hands at recreating was this really pretty soft boho summer look. This was fairly easy for me to recreate. I have a lot of this in my closet, just mainly in different colors. So to start with, I opted for this really soft cream cami that I thrifted a while ago, but the brand is LOFT. It's got these gorgeous buttons all down the front. And then for the skirt, I have either a 2-tier or a 3-tier mini skirt that I recently purchased from SHEIN. I'm trying to avoid SHEIN more, but I couldn't resist this. It's got that really fun Dalmatian print that is the hot trend at the moment. I'm roughly 5'4", a little under 5'4". I have the shortest torso, so even though I really do feel like I am too old to be wearing mini skirts anymore, it does balance me out when I wear a mini skirt because it gives the illusion that I have longer legs than I actually do. So I love the skirt. I love wearing mini skirts. I'm also of the mindset that whatever your age, wear what you like. Wear what makes you feel good. Now she has a pair of white ankle boots. I don't have a pair of white, but I do have an off cream pair that I purchased a couple months ago from Red Dress Boutique. They have a really fun buckle detailing all along the front, so I added those. And then for the hat, I don't have a white or a cream fedora hat. That's definitely on like my wish list of items that I want to add to my closet to substitute for that. And I do think it balances out well because of the black and white skirt. I do have I think it's a Bolo style black hat that I purchased from Unique Vintage last fall. The last thing that she has is this really pretty white purse. Looks like it's about medium size. I don't have a lot of purses in my closet. That's the one thing I lack. I tend to stick with one purse and use it to death. So I had to get kind of creative here, and I opted for this really tiny black clutch that I have. In hindsight, I do have one that's a little bit bigger that I probably should have used, but it's fine. And that was my recreation of this really cute summer boho look.
When I wake up in the middle of the night and I feel wide awake 'cause I've got you on my mind, I go walking out in the streets with the stars above me 'cause I can't go back to sleep. Hey, oh, walking in the night with the moon and the stars, they make me feel alright. Hey ho, walking in the night 'cause I can't get to sleep.
Next is this really fun sort of take on both romance and kind of edgy, I guess, with that jean jacket that's thrown into the mix. This one probably of all of the looks that I came up with was the easiest to recreate, but I did have to give creative, particularly with the skirt. So to start with, she just has that white, it's either a cami or a tank top underneath. I used one from Target. The brand is A New Day. And then for the skirt, I don't have a long midi multi-tier skirt in my closet. I have a couple midi style skirts, but I have found that I actually prefer mini skirts. But to stick with the look, I decided to use this really beautiful copper leopard skirt that I have from Torrid. I showed it in my last Torrid sale haul. It's more of a faux wrap skirt. It's the same color palette, so that's why I decided to go with that. And then the jean jacket that I used, the same denim wash as what she's wearing. And it's a thrifted one that I've had for a couple years. But the brand is Highway. Never heard of it, but I love this jean jacket. I've worn it to death. It is so soft and comfortable. But I love how it takes this look from just very, very casual to a little bit cooler, I guess. And then her sandals they look like they're a pair of very flat sandals. I actually used these in my first CER's closet recreate, but I have a pair, very old pair. You can tell that they've been worn quite a bit, from ModCloth, and I added those in. They have an ankle strap, so that's the only difference. And lastly, she has a large, looks like brown leather bag. I'm on the hunt for one of those for my wardrobe for sure, but I don't have anything at the moment. But then at the last minute, I remembered that I had this attachment that came with my large black work purse that is the same color scheme. Doesn't get much use, but I added that to the look, and I think this one turned out very cute.
Hey, oh, walking in the night with the moon and the stars, they make me feel alright. Hey, ho, walking in the night, 'cause I can't get to sleep when I got you on my mind. Oh.
Next is another boho inspired look. To me, I'm calling this a beach day look, because that's the vibes it gives me. It's in a really pretty sort of oatmeal palette. So I try to veer in that direction and not just use white. So for the tank top, I don't have a ribbed tank top in this color, but I do have one from Primark that is kind of a nudish blush color. So I went with that. And then for the jean shorts, I will freely admit, I am not a shorts girl. I was kind of on a shorts kick a couple of years ago and bought a whole bunch of shorts that I have actually since put up on my Poshmark. I'm just not really into shorts, but for whatever reason, I decided to buy a pair recently from SHEIN. And really, it's the only pair of jean shorts I own. So I worked with those. They have this really fun celestial sun and moon design on them. So in hindsight, and it's made me want to get tank top in a mustard yellow color, because I think that would be like the perfect combination for this look. So not really the right color palette because of those yellow moons and stars and suns, but it still works. I do have a pair of sort of nudie blush thrifted heels that are not too high. And those are from the brand, I'm gonna probably say it wrong, it's either Unisa or Unisa. Color matches the tank top. And the hat, again, is in that really pretty oatmeal color. I don't have anything like that, but I do have a straw hat that I recently purchased from Poshmark that is from Free People. So I added that to the look. And lastly, there's a pair of round sunglasses. If you've been on this channel for any length of time, you know I live in my glasses. I rarely ever wear contacts, but I do have a pair from Firmu that are a prescription pair of sunglasses. They're more of a cat eye. They get the job done, so I added those. I think this look would look even better with like a mustard yellow palette because of the shorts. Other than that, I still think it's a fun beach day look.
I know it's early, but I mean every word I say. I stay with you through night and day, it's true. You know I'll be there for you.
This fourth look is a little out there, at least for me. It's definitely outside of my comfort zone, but I did my best to make it work. You can let me know in the comments what you think of it. First off, has this really beautiful pale blue combination of lace and eyelet skirt. I do have an eyelet skirt that I recently purchased from Express during their Memorial Weekend sale. It's a smidge tight on me, but I'm keeping it. I'm gonna try and make it work. It's in a really pretty cream color, so I decided to stick with cream for my recreation of this look. And then the top that she has is this super cropped, really gorgeous blouse. And again, a pale blue with all these fun ruffle detailings on the collar and on the sleeves. I don't have anything like that. So I came up with this cream colored mesh blouse that I bought a while ago from SHEIN. I actually showed it in my spring haul. Decided I could crop it by tying it several times in the front. It ends up being a little bit bulky. I am a type 1 diabetic, so I wear my pump in my bra. That's just my preferred place to really disguise it. I still feel like you can kind of see my insulin pump, but it was just pure fun to recreate. This is definitely not a look that I would venture out of the house in. But for the sake of the video and for the sake of coming up with something fresh and fun, it was the closest thing that I could use to really recreate this. There's a lot of pattern going on between the skirt and the Swiss dots on the blouse. And then lastly, she's wearing what looks like a pair of white Oxfords. I have a pair of black Oxfords that I'm currently trying to sell on my Poshmark. Link to my closet is below if you're interested. I don't really have a pair of Oxfords for this look, so instead I decided to use those Unissa heels once again because they're in the same color frame. And that completes this very out of my comfort zone romantic look. And for the fifth look, I decided to go with something pretty trendy that I've been seeing everywhere, and that is biker shorts kind of worn with business attire. Or it's sort of like an elevated business style look. And I really loved the simplicity of it. I wouldn't think to wear my biker shorts in such a way, but it is fun. So instead of recreating her color palette, I threw in a pop of color here. I do have a pair of black biker shorts, but in the end, I decided to use a pair of lime green biker shorts that I recently purchased from Express. I'm obsessed with this color. I know it's big for the summer, and I am totally on board with that trend. I paired the biker shorts with a very simple white blouse that I purchased from SHEIN. It has a bit of balloon sleeves going on, so I thought that that really elevated the look a bit. And then for the sneakers, I know the big chunky white sneakers are in, and they've been in for a while. Personally not my style. So I opted for a pair of white Adidas. I think that they too elevate the look a bit, and I love these sneakers. I wear these so much. And then she also is wearing a black fanny pack, which of course, as I mentioned before, I don't have a lot of purse options in my closet. Instead, I went with another clutch. And this time, to kind of stick with the green, I opted for a dark green clutch that I have that was gifted to me. But it's from Target, and I think the brand is A New Day. And I think it would work better if I had like a fanny pack or a clutch in lime green. But again, this whole concept is working with what you have. So in the end, this is what I came up with. And I'll tell you what, I would definitely run errands in this look. I think this is so fun and very easy and effortless for summer.
'Cause I can't get to sleep when I got you on my mind. Oh.
So that's it. That was my second CR's Closet Recreates video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know which of these looks were your favorites that I recreated. Would you wear any of these looks? I'd be curious to know. We all have different styles and different comfort zones, so I'd be curious to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe below so that you can see more videos like this from me. And be sure to go follow me, again, on my other social medias. Particularly on Instagram, I like to style a lot of the fashion content that I show in these videos. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a good start to your summer, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye. I need my notes. I feel like all of my neighbors are outside right now and can hear me talking to myself. Need my notes. Making me super paranoid. And I gotta turn the fan back on because I am sweating.
Trees cast shadows from the moon up above, and I think that the moon and me might just fall in love. I don't know why.